What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. How you guys doing? Hopefully y'all are doing well, and welcome to my top 5 pickups of the year. So y'all know it's been a crazy year for sneakers, the amount of collaborations, the amount of brands doing so much different things. It's been wild. So instead of doing our top 10 shoes of the year, because we all know like what's the number one shoe everybody's ranking, and to be honest with you, it deserves to be there. So when it comes to other shoes, it's like so much other stuff, man. The collabs, other brands did so much great things. New Balance is still doing an amazing job. Adidas, the 450s are okay, and some other Yeezys, I guess. But Nike's pretty much been reigning true. And Jordan Brand had a lot of great sneakers that came out this year. Like not just the collaborations, talking about GRs. Like when you think about the Carmine 6s coming back with the Nike Air, the Lightning 4s, like cool gray 11s. It's like, come on. I could see top 10 lists with just only Jordan Brand releases this year. I could honestly say that because Jordan Brand's been on a tear. Even though I didn't really cop most of them because that's not really my style no more, but they've been killing it. But appreciate you guys for taking the time out, watching this video, and just let me know down below, do you agree with my top 5 choices that I picked up for the year? Like, if you guys been watching the channel, which I'll assume that you have been, let me know down below, like, out of the shoes that I showed you that I got in my personal collection this year, would you agree with these 5, or no, what would you switch out, what would you plug in, or what's up? Let me know down below. But like I said, we're about to jump to this video with first my honorable mention for my pick. Kind of running through this kind of fast. Let me slow it down. But yeah, we're about to jump into the first shoe, which is honorable mention number 1, and then we're gonna jump into number 5. So be right back. It's an honorable mention because it didn't release. And you guys should know from the box what time it is when you see these. So I have here, I got an opportunity to grab these from a friend of mine that attended Astroworld, and we have the Travis Scott Air Max 1. And personally, I'm a huge fan of this shoe. I really like this shoe, and I like how he had his own take on the Air Max 1, Travis. And you know, it's kind of hard. I don't know when the release date for this shoe is gonna be at this point right now, but in my opinion, if the shoe did come out, it would have been probably like top 3 on my list because I really like how this one came out. The Air Max love to it, the ties to the ACG pocket knife, which I discussed in the video, but it was just a lot of negative memories tied to this shoe because not really just to this shoe, to Astroworld, and this shoe is part of Astroworld because you had the sneaker pass for it. But yes, this shoe right here, Air Max 1, Travis Scott. Love this shoe, love the way the red laces pop on these. They're supposed to be these and the lemon drop pair, but I like this pair the best out of all of them so far. I'm really happy to own this one. Shout out to my guy that held me down at Astroworld. Haven't worn them yet, but these staying in the collection. Love these, and that's my honorable mention. So we're about to jump into number 5 in 1 minute. Let me put these back. Coming in at number 5 is a shoe that some of y'all will be like, oh, I forgot all about that. I was even checking for that. I'm thinking about other things. And I know you haven't, but I really love what Concepts did with this shoe. And from the box here, you know what time it is. We got the Kyrie 7 Welcome to Horus. This is one of my favorite pickups of this year, just not because of the shoe, but the way Concepts transformed the New York City store. And I did a video on that. I'm gonna link down in the description to show how they had you walk through like an NBA tunnel. The shipping, how the shoe was shipped. And it still told stories of the shoe just based off the shipping package. The box itself, like, yo, the story details on the shoe. It's one of the best shoes when it comes to 2021 in my opinion that I picked up, as far as like the shoe itself, because the shoe looks beautiful with the hints of gold on it. Welcome to Horus. Concepts knocked it out the park, from the shoe to the box to the shipping to how they transformed the store. This is easily one of my favorite pickups of this year, only because of not just because of the store, just because of the experience. And that's what sneakers are about, not just the shoes, but the experience that you have with the shoes. And this one right here was a great experience that I'll treasure forever. And big shout out to Concepts, big shout out to Kyrie. Loving this shoe. Hopefully they continue the collaborations, especially with the Kyrie Infinity out right now. I don't know if they're gonna skip one, take a year off and jump back onto the next Kyrie model or whatever they're gonna do, but I'm a huge supporter of what they have been doing with the Kyries. I look forward to each and every Concepts Kyrie collaboration drop because they always hit the nail on the head. So coming at number 5, we got the Kyrie 7, Welcome to Horus, and now we're about to jump into number 4. Coming in at number 4, we have these beauties right here, and you already know from the box what shoe it is, but you may not know what color. And honestly, the color that I have, it's my favorite and the one I love the most. I'm not a big guy that's like, oh, I gotta get the whole collection. I'll just get whichever one I like. And this is my favorite one out of all the padded Air Max releases this year. And we have the Monarch Air Max 1s. Yo, had to come at number 4. I love everything that Patek did with the shoe, the way they redesigned it, and they didn't do too much. It was pretty simple, but it worked. And I've seen the customs on IG where they add an extra layer of the wave, and that's cool. But that's not an official release, so I gotta go with what Patek did. And Patek did well, yo. They knocked it out the park. I'm a huge Air Max 1 guy. I just talked about Air Max 1s just now on my honorable mention. I'll always be a fan of the Air Max 1. This is my favorite Air Max silhouette. So anytime that a pair comes out and it looks this good, you gotta get it. The Aqua Noise in pictures, I thought I would like that one more, but in hand, that shade of blue, it just didn't really sit right with me like how the Monarchs does. And this isn't even like an orange or a burnt orange. It's just Monarch. I don't know what color to describe it, but this shoe right here, it just hits so different, and I love it so much. The different shades that Patek used, from the Monarch to the cream to the gray, and of course I went with the cream laces on mine. Still DS, haven't worn them outside of the on feet for the video, but one of my favorite pickups of 2021. And come on, yo, black owned sneaker collaborators. Now, I mean, Patek, we gotta support the guys. You gotta support the guys. So it was only right that this one's in my top 5. Coming in number 4, we got the Patek. So we're gonna move on to number 3. Coming at number 3 is a shoe that when it came out on release date, I went for it, I didn't get it, and I didn't do a review on it because I got it pretty late. But once you see the box, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna grab it right here. You have the Off-White Air Jordan 2. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. I went for these on release date, didn't get it, and then when I heard the unfortunate news of Virgil passing, I went and I grabbed these shoes, and I got them for a great price because it still wasn't too bad. So we're talking about the Off-White Air Jordan 2, and unlike the rest of the world that loves the white pair, I personally like the black pair. Like, I don't know, the black pair just looks better to me. The white pair, I'm not too crazy about the midsole. I don't like the sail midsole, but the black pair, for some reason, it just looks way better to me, and that's the pair that I went for. And we got them right here. Off-White Air Jordan 2. And I don't have much Off-Whites in the collection. I trade a lot of them for SBs. I'm an SB guy. But there's only 3 Off-Whites I have in my collection at this moment. The Off-White, the OG Prestos from the 10, the All Hallows Eve Blazer, and these Off-White 2s. And I just love this shoe. I've always been a big fan of 2s. And I know not a lot of people could say that. They're just like, oh, the 2 is this, the 2 is that. And I'm really looking forward for them to start releasing some general release colors of the 2s, no collab stuff. Just the regular colors. I want the white, black, and red 2s so bad. Low or high, doesn't matter. But the blue ones were definitely my speed. I like how this one looked. And y'all should know, I'm not even a big fan of blue, but I just like how the black and blue come together on this pair. Low cut. Really clean. I don't think I'm gonna swap the laces out. I think I'm gonna keep it true blue with the blue laces. That hot pink was calling me, but I think I'm gonna just lay low. I saw some images of people putting in the hot pink with these, and at first it looked good, but when I see the on feet images, I was just like, nah, it's not it. So I think I'm gonna thug it out with the blue pair. So big respect to Virgil and everything he's done in the sneaker collaboration world and high fashion, open the doors for young black people and giving them the opportunity to show that, yo, we can really do something in this world. So big shout out to Virgil for that. Love this pair. And yeah, man, even though he made a ton of shoes with Nike and I didn't like all of them, I did keep the ones that I love personally, and this is definitely one of them. And shout out to you, man. May you rest in peace. Praying for your friends and your family, man. Salute to Virgil. But with that being said, this is number 3. Let's move on to number 2. So coming in at number 2 is a shoe, right? It's a Nike SB, and you guys know I have to show some love to the SBs. And personally, if it was up to me, all 5 of these shoes would have been SBs, but I couldn't do that. I wanted to show you guys I have a little bit more diversity in my collection outside of SBs and Kyries, because I do support a lot of other brands. Well, not a lot of other brands, like a lot of other shoes outside of SBs and Kyries, but yeah. And I did talk a lot about the SBs in my past couple of videos where I did the top 10 purple boxes and the top 10 SBs of the year in my opinion. So to just pick one shoe was very challenging. It was between this shoe or the Carpet Company High. And you already know whatever this shoe is, it's not the Carpet Company High because it's not here. So yes, this one right here. Yo, the Para Abstract Art Nike SB Dunk Low it's a work of art, man. This shoe look like it needs to be in a museum. It's so beautifully constructed. I love how Power went above and beyond. This isn't his first collaboration with Nike SB. He had one before in 2019, I believe, but that one is pretty simple compared to this one. This one just stands out so much more. Love the color pop, love the gum bottom. Even the spare lace that comes with it. I haven't put these spare laces in yet, but at some point I feel like I will. Super clean shoe, man. Like, I kind of wish that the laces were a little bit more sail than white, because it's a little bit different. If you kind of can see it in hand, the laces are a different color than the upper, but it's fine. It's fine. I ain't mad at it. I'm happy about it because at the end of the day, this was my favorite Nike SB Dunk pickup of the year. Like, I love the P-Rods, love the Street Hawkers, love the Carpet Companies, but for some reason, this shoe, when I first saw images, I fell in love. And every time I open up the box to look at these shoes, I fall in love all over again. It just works, man. I love how the colors pop. I love how the shoe looks. I love the gum bottom. I'm falling in love with the shoe all over again right now. I feel like I want to put them on, but I'm not. I wore these a good amount. I have to start wearing my other shoes a little bit more, but yes, coming in number 2, the Para Nike SB Dunk Low Abstract Art. And we got one shoe left, so put these down. Let's grab number 1. So coming in at number 1 is a shoe you guys should know by now. I got this shoe, I did a review. I love this shoe. I wore it a couple times and it's super comfortable. Love everything about it. Grab it right here. We have the A Ma Maniére Air Jordan 3. Women's shoe, and it's crazy, a women's shoe being number 1 on the sneaker of the year list by a lot of people, but A Ma Maniére, they really did their thing with this. It came in extended sizing. And I was super hyped about this gear because I was able to get it for retail on A Ma Maniére website when they first launched, before the sneakers launched and all that. Really stoked, man. Like, this shoe was done beautifully. They came back out recently with the A Ma Maniére Jordan 1s. Me personally, I like Jordan 1s, but I didn't get them for retail, and I only bought actually for retail. I wouldn't spend resale for it. But the 3s is a shoe that if I didn't get it for retail, I'd expect that bread, because this shoe is beautiful. And I love how they came across, they did their thing with it. I see my rifle a little scuffed right here. I'll wrap this down before I put it back in the box. But everything about it, the simplicity, the colors where they removed the elephant print. They went with this nice suede. They got the Nike Air on the back, the lilac purple. The only thing I wish is that I knew about the satin inner liner, because if I knew about this, I probably would have went, well, I did know about it, but I didn't know like how it feels on feet, because if I did know, I would have went a half size down, because there is some slippage for me. But outside of that, there's no complaints about this shoe. Like, this shoe came out, I think it was in May, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly, but whenever this shoe came out, everybody was saying, yo, there's nothing topping this, nothing for the rest of the year. And we all knew that, we all believed that. We had other options, people come with other shoes. People say, oh, about this, it's Travis Scott this, these Virgils this, the Off-White Dunks. Nah, these, son, these are number 1. Like, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what votes you showing me, what polls you're showing me. Nah, A Ma Maniére got it. James Litter got it. Held it down, came with an amazing shoe. And I'm looking forward to see what him and his team does next year. I'm hearing from on the Instagram page Z Sneakerheads that they got an Air Jordan 2 coming up. Looking forward to seeing how that looks. So big shout out to them, and a big shout out for these, man. Hopefully a lot of you guys got a chance to get this pair, because I know that the prices when they first came out wasn't too bad, but they have starting to go right back up right now. So hopefully you got a chance to get it for retail or catch it on the low for the resale. But yeah, that's my top 5 right there, guys. We got the Kyries, the Pattas, the Paras, the Off-Whites, and of course we got the Jordan 3s. I'm bugging. We got the honorable mention, the Cactus Jack Air Max 1s. But let me know down below how you feel. Like, do you like any of the shoes that I listed right there? Would you change anything? Would you add anything? Would you say, nah, scrap that, I'll just change number 1 altogether? Let it be down down below, because I know a lot of people love this shoe, but I also know a lot of people that say it's not all that. So let me know what side of the fence you on. Peace, love, and positivity as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. With that, I'm out, y'all. Peace.